Now, we've been told the same story for decades: eat less, move more. But if it were that simple, why is it so hard? Why does the scale stay stuck even when you're starving? And here's the weirdest question of all. When you actually do lose 5 pounds, where did that physical mass go? Did it turn into energy? Did it turn into muscle? Did you sweat it out? The answer is actually much stranger than you think. Today, we're looking at the hard chemistry of weight loss. I'm going to show you why you're literally breathing your fat out of your body and how you can use biology, not just willpower, to make it happen. Let's get into the science. First, we have to respect the law of conservation of mass. Matter cannot just disappear. To lose weight, your body has to take a solid molecule stored in your hips or stomach and turn it into something else. Most people, even some doctors, think fat is converted into heat or energy. But that violates the laws of physics. You aren't a nuclear reactor. In reality, fat is stored in your cells as something called triglycerides. To get rid of a triglyceride, you have to unlock it and break it down through a process called oxidation. When you do the math, and yes, scientists have actually done the math, this means for every 10 pounds of fat you lose, 8.4 pounds is exhaled as carbon dioxide through your lungs, and the remaining 1.6 pounds becomes water, which you leave behind as sweat or urine. You are quite literally a carbon-based engine. Your lungs are your primary excretory organ for fat. So if we just need to breathe it out, why can't we just sit on the couch and hyperventilate? Because your body has a gatekeeper that decides when those fat cells are allowed to open. That gatekeeper is a hormone called insulin. Think of insulin as a one-way valve. When your insulin levels are high, which happens whenever you eat, especially sugar and refined carbs, the valve is set to store. Your body is in anabolic mode. It is physically impossible to burn a significant amount of fat when insulin is spiked because insulin blocks an enzyme called hormone-sensitive lipase. To lose weight, you don't just need a calorie deficit. You need hormonal permission. You need your insulin levels to drop low enough for long enough that the body says, okay, we can't find fuel in the blood. Go ahead and unlock the vault in the fat cells. Now, let's talk about your metabolic rate. You've probably heard someone say, I have a slow metabolism. Well, your metabolism isn't a fixed speed like a car's idle. It's a dynamic system. There are 4 parts to the energy you burn. What you burn just staying alive. Thermic effect of food, the energy it takes to digest what you eat. Eat, exercise, activity, the gym. Neat, non-exercising thermogenesis, fidgeting, walking to the car, standing up. The biggest myth? That skipping a meal puts you in starvation mode and stops fat loss. While your body does slow down slightly to save energy, a process called adaptive thermogenesis, it never stops burning fuel. The key is to keep your BMR high by protecting your muscle. Muscle is metabolically expensive. Fat is cheap. If you don't eat enough protein or lift weights, your body will eat your muscle to save energy, which actually slows your metabolism down long term. So how do we use this science to actually see results? Here is the 3-step biological protocol. Step 1, lower the insulin floor. Stop snacking. Every time you eat a 100-calorie pack of crackers, you spike insulin and lock the fat vault for 2 to 3 hours. Try to give your body longer windows of low insulin. Step 2, prioritize protein. Remember the thermic effect of food, TEF? Your body burns about 20 to 30% of the calories in protein just trying to break it down. Compare that to fats and carbs, which only take 3 to 10%. Protein is the most metabolically expensive fuel you can eat. Step 3, increase NEAT. Don't just rely on the 45 minutes at the gym. Science shows that NEAT, the movement you do the other 23 hours of the day, is actually a much bigger predictor of weight loss success than a single workout. Weight loss isn't a battle of will against your reflection in the mirror. It's a chemical reaction. When you understand that you're exhaling carbon and managing hormones, the frustration disappears. You stop looking for hacks and start respecting the biology. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit the like button so the algorithm knows you prefer science over fads. And comment below. What's the wildest diet myth you've ever heard? I'll be replying to the best ones. Stay curious, stay healthy, and keep breathing. I'll see you in the next one.